Hello everyone and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat and it's time once again for some more Madden football. In more of a defensive struggle than the last meeting, an unbelievable deflection interception by backup free safety Robinson Therese, and the 49ers were able to pull out the come-from-behind win 17-16 here in their final home game of the season in Levi Stadium. This game saw some hard hitting and both quarterbacks taking a bit of punishment from aggressive defenses. The Niners had to recover from 2 first-quarter picks by Jimmy Garoppolo, but the nice thing was that Seattle was only able to get 3 points off those picks. During that game, San Francisco lost Jimmy Ward for the rest of the season and faced another hard choice. On the practice squad, there was rookie strong safety Josh Perry, but he just didn't seem ready to take over the backup spot at free safety. Therefore, they looked at the free agent pool and found veteran Ed Reynolds that seemed like a better fit for the present and signed him. As well, left guard Laken Tomlinson was signed off the practice squad to start for the Dolphins, so that left a hole to fill on the practice squad. Left guard Denver Kirkland was signed and will start learning the 49ers system. Moving on from that to this week's game, we jump across the pond to London for a game in Wembley Stadium against the New York Jets. Now, the Jets haven't had the season they hoped for at 4-10, but are looking for an upset here in England. They do have the 7th ranked scoring defense in the league, so maybe they'll be able to give the 49ers a bit of trouble. Of more concern is that they have a Pro Bowl rusher leader in Bilal Powell, and they may present a little trouble for this defense. Will the 49ers be able to stop him, or will they suffer an emotional letdown after their big win over the Seahawks? Let's find out as the Jets and 49ers take the field here in Wembley on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The 49ers kick it off, and back to receive is our Darius Stewart in the end zone for the Jets, and he brings it out and doesn't even make it to the 15-yard line. So from the 14, Eli Manning and the Jets set up, and the first pass goes to Jermaine Kearse for an 11-yard gain, and he's out of bounds. Manning hands off to Bilal Powell, and he gets 10 yards and another Jet first down. Working from the I formation at the 36, straight forward is Matt Forte for an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, and Manning is sacked back behind the 40-yard line. Back at the 38, the pass goes incomplete, and the ball gets turned over to the 49ers. With Butler in motion, the handoff goes to Jones, and he's to the 30-yard line for a 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4, Garoppolo goes to the right, and it's complete downfield to Nick O'Leary. First down just inside Jet territory, and Garoppolo is sacked again. This time at the 47-yard line. Garoppolo again to pass, and it's complete to Bell, and he doesn't get the first down. So Marquette King comes in and angles it toward the end zone, and it is just inside the cone for a touchback. And after a 3-and-out by the Jets, McKinnon goes right, and he has lots of room. 10-5 touchdown 49ers. Sending O'Leary in motion was the trick because McKinnon was untouched all the way to the end zone on that one. And that puts the 49ers in front 7-0. Now the Jets from the 25-yard line. Manning goes back to pass, and it's complete out to Will Tye for a first down at the 45-yard line. The handoff goes to Bilal Powell, and he has room. He's around the right side and going for a touchdown. Jets. Oh my goodness, just that fast, and Bilal Powell just gets out on the right side and has all the room he could dream of. 7-7. Our game is all tied up, and Garoppolo goes to Jordan, and it's complete for a first down out past the 35-yard line. On 2nd and 13, the pass goes over the middle to O'Leary for an 11-yard gain, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score tied up 7-7. At the 44-yard line, Garoppolo goes right, passes complete to Bell, and he is out of bounds. Just kept on going backwards after he caught that one. And Garoppolo goes right again and completes it to Butler, but he fumbles the football. Deshaun Shedd picks it up and is headed into 49er territory, but the booth is going to take a look at this. I'm not so sure whether or not Bryce Butler was down before that ball came out, and it looks as if he was. The important thing is, what are the officials going to say about this call? And the call on the field is reversed, and the 49ers keep the ball. 2nd and inches. And the pass, this time dangerous, goes to Bryce Butler and is complete inside the 25. 23-yard line. Garoppolo throws complete to Bell, and he has another first down. On 2nd and 8 from just inside the 10, the pass goes to Jeter, and he has a 4-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and medium, 4 yards to go. The pass is broken up in the end zone. Leonard Williams knocking that down. And Robbie Gould comes on for a 23-yard field goal and knocks it through. The 49ers have the lead now, 10-7. The Jets at the 25-yard line give it to Powell again, and he's just over the 30-yard line for a 6-yard gain. On 3rd down, they give it, no, it's a fake handoff, and Will Tye gets the first down over the middle. And Eli Manning is down and injured. So that brings in rookie Luke Morris. And he gives off to Powell, and he's up the middle and has lots of room and into 49er territory. Obviously, it wasn't that serious because Manning is back in there already, throwing complete to Anderson for a first down. Now from the 34, the fake is to Matt Forte, and it's complete to Anderson, and he has another first down. So at the 24, Manning throws, and it's intercepted by Ross Cockrell. The pass was intended for Jordan Leggett, but Ross Cockrell just jumps right in front of that pass, and it's interception and out of bounds. So from the 21, and a delay of game penalty called on the 49ers, and that'll back them up 5 yards. So from the 16, Garoppolo heads right, and it's complete to George Kittle, and he has a 9-yard pickup. 2nd down and very short, and Ted Scott goes forward for the first down, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 10-7, the 49ers on top. Now Garoppolo throws across the middle again to Kittle, and he has another first down. at the 45-yard line. A throw across the middle is complete to Kenny Bell and inside Jet territory at the 33. Now Garoppolo going back again, and it's complete to McKinnon, and he fumbles it out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. McKinnon to the right and inside the 10-yard line, only for a 4-yard gain this time. And Garoppolo gets sacked. Back to the 14-yard line, and that brings on Robbie Gould for a 31-yard field goal, and it's up and good. 13-7 San Francisco. With only 45 seconds left, and the Jets do anything with it, and Hansen gets the reception over the middle for only 5 yards. Second down, and it's completion to Will Tye for a first down, but they're making it tough on themselves. Only short passes so far, and Tomlinson gets the pass short of the marker, and it's fourth down, and that takes us to halftime with your score 13-7 San Francisco. It seems that the Jets are putting up a little more of a battle than the 49ers thought. And the Niner offense is having a rough time making it into the end zone, and that needs to be corrected here at the half. Welcome back, everyone, to special coverage of this week's game in Wembley Stadium. The Jets are giving the Niners a fight here in the early going, and for some thoughts from the coaches on what changes are being made, let's go to Eurocat Baby.
I asked Coach Bowles if there were any lingering effects of the injury to Eli Manning, and he said it was just only a minor elbow bruise that Eli has been battling for a few weeks now, and he should be just fine. He said that he was disappointed with him throwing the interception, but knows they must move on from that. He was very pleased with the Powell run for the touchdown and said they need to get a little more production out of the running game. Of concern is his O-line at the moment. In order to be successful, they need to open up some holes. More misdirection plays in the second half may be able to confuse the defense enough to open those holes. As for Coach Shanahan, he said they need to work on the psychological aspect right now since the 49ers are playing a little flat. He said they're letting opportunities slip through their fingers, and taking advantage of those is a must. The defense can only contain this running attack of the Jets so long, and his team needs to put points on the board to counteract that. I asked how he felt that Robinson Therizi was doing at free safety, and he said that he was very pleased with his performance so far.
Thanks for those comments. And it seems that the 49ers have a little bit of work to do here in the second half. Let's see if the pep talk did what it needed to as we get set for continued coverage of the Jets and 49ers. The 49ers get the ball first in the second half, and here on 3rd and 7 from just outside the 30, Garoppolo throws the home run ball, and it's intercepted. Jamal Adams has it. Kenny Bell just didn't have the right position, and the ball was thrown too long, and it's an interception. So the Jets have it at their own 32-yard line, and it's complete to Anderson over the middle, and he has a first down. Now Powell gets it, and up the middle he goes and into 49er territory for a 7-yard gain. Pitch out goes to Powell, and he has the first down over the left side. 2nd and 9 from the 41, and Forte bulls his way over the top of Robinson Therizi and has the first down, and Therizi is down and injured. His shoulder may be at question. That gives the Jets the ball on the 30-yard line, and McGuire runs through Smith but can't get through Duke Iheanacho. And that's a 6-yard gain. So on 2nd down, the Powell with a spin move and a juke, and he's inside the 10-yard line first and goal for the Jets. Manning gives off to McGuire, and he's up the middle and inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, it's second and goal, and Forte around the left side has absolutely no one touch him, not even close to him. And the score is now 14-13. The Jets have taken the lead. Now can Garoppolo bring them back? And McKinnon goes the right side and has lots of room. Oh, a 20-yard gain to the 44. Garoppolo passes to McKinnon, complete for an 8-yard gain and inside the Jets' territory. Second and 2, and Garoppolo is dropped. That's why the Jets paid all that money to get Clay Matthews. And the pass this time is to Jones, complete for the first down at the 45-yard line. McKinnon goes left side and bulls his way down to the 40 for a 6-yard gain. Third down. Garoppolo decides to run it and drops the football. And Bulaga picks it up shy of the marker. And at the end of the third quarter, it's 14-13 Jets. Let's go to the sideline for an update from Eurocat, baby.
We may be in for a little more drama here on the 49ers sideline. Backup free safety Robinson Therizi, that went out with a shoulder injury earlier in the third quarter, has not returned. And the doctors are keeping him out of the game. He definitely took the worst of the hit with Matt Forte and bruised his shoulder pretty bad. The doctors are very optimistic for next week, but they want to be really cautious for now. With only a week to prepare and learn the 49ers system, we'll get to see how wise going to the free agent pool to get backup Ed Reynolds was.
Well, this should be interesting. Will Manning be able to take advantage of Ed Reynolds' inexperience with the 49ers? To start out the fourth quarter, Robbie Gould comes in for a 54-yard boot, and it's up on its way and through the middle. And the 49ers take the lead right back, 16-14. And after a Jet 3 and out, the 49ers have the ball again. McKinnon goes left side and has an 8-yard gain. They're going to mark him just a little shy, so 7 yards. But he goes to the right side and has the first down at midfield. Now the I. Garoppolo fakes the give and passes over the middle to O'Leary for a 5-yard gain. Now from the 45, McKinnon goes right side and has lots of room inside the 35 for the first down. And the 49ers are on the move. The pass over the middle is complete to Bryce Butler inside the 15. Now on 3rd and 12, Garoppolo decides to run it, and he only gets to the 10-yard line, taking a little bit of contact. Not a wise choice, but Robbie Gould puts another field goal through, and it's now 19-14, and the Jets have to score a touchdown to take the lead. Manning throws across the middle, complete to Will Tye. 2nd and 5 out of the offset. And Manning back to pass, completes it to Jermaine Kearse for a first down, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning with the 49ers up by 5, 19-14. 2nd and 11 for the Jets. And Manning goes across the middle, short to Will Tye again. 3rd down conversion coming up. 1:51 and counting left in the game, and the pass is complete to Will Tye, but just shy of the marker. They have to go for it, and the Jets get the first down, complete to Austin Safarian Jenkins outside the 45-yard line, and the Jets now in the hurry-up offense. Manning takes the snap and throws long, and it's incomplete. Third down conversion, 3rd and 10. Manning drops back, and it's intercepted by Ray Armstrong. Ray saw that coming and undercut that route. And it's an interception for the 49ers, and that might do it for the game. Scott runs the right side, and he stays in bounds, and it's a first down inside the 35, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down, and all Garoppolo has to do is take a knee, and the 49ers win in London. Well, the 49ers won this game, you can at least say that. On a day where the offense was definitely struggling to get in the end zone, the defense had to make the day a success. Ray Armstrong's pick to seal the deal was a great boost of confidence for the secondary. The misdirection thing turned out to be a good thing for Coach Bowles, but just not enough to win the game. Both teams had a good day on the ground, with the 49ers getting a 6.5-yard average and the Jets getting an 8.5-yard average. But in the end, neither team really established dominance in this game. It made for a tighter, exciting game here in Wembley, that's for sure. For a quarterback efficiency perspective, Garoppolo had a much better game, hitting on 75% of his passes, but is still battling that interception issue. The outstanding thing is that he is now in the running for the Pro Bowl standing, currently as the backup behind Aaron Rodgers. With that 99-yard performance on the ground, Jerick McKinnon has breached the 1,000-yard mark for the season and has jumped into the Pro Bowl race, currently at 3rd on the depth chart for the NFC. It was Kenny Bell with the big day for the Niners in the passing game, so Lester Jordan is going to need to wait for next week to surpass that 1,000-yard mark for the season. The defense played an outstanding game with Navarro Bowman leading the way, but someone help me figure this one out. Rashard Robinson, who currently is the number 3 cornerback on the depth chart and is the Pro Bowl race leader. He's in 2nd place, sorry. And the starters are not? I don't understand that one. The decision-making Madden AI must be considering other variables than tackles and sacks. The only thing I can see is that he has 3 interceptions for 107 return yards and 2 touchdowns. That may be what is being considered by the AI. I'm not sure. We'll see if that holds up through the end of the season, though. He's currently tied with Richard Sherman for the 2nd spot, so go figure. I don't know. The 49ers end their season on the road against the Giants and are still tied with the Panthers, who had a convincing win over the Bucs this week. If they want to win home field advantage, a win is a must in East Rutherford. This is kind of a dangerous game for the 49ers. While the Giants are coming off 3 losses in a row and are in last place in the NFC East, they're not out of the playoff race. They have to win this next game with the 49ers and have a whole lot of help to make the playoffs, but I've seen stranger things happen. And remember last season's loss to the Giants, where Carlos Hyde and the running attack of the Giants prevailed? This is scary stuff. If you look at their overall numbers, they hang with the Niners nicely, but their rankings are where they tank a bit. Let's just hope the 49ers don't suffer jet lag in this one. It would have been nice to have a bye week to give them a little rest, but it's way too late in the season for that. Once again, thank you for tuning in to our coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, simply subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. The 49ers have one more regular season game, and if they're going to have a shot at winning home field advantage in the playoffs, must win against the Giants. The Panthers have to win against the Saints next week, and that'll be no small feat. But the Niners can't count on a Carolina loss, so a win is imperative. Can the 49ers do it, or will they lose home field advantage through the playoffs? Until I see you in MetLife Stadium to face the Giants, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.